Hello and welcome back, I'm Offer of Mercy and this is episode 4 of our Call of Warhammer beginning of the End Times campaign for the Orkz and Goblins. We're going to get straight underway with our episode because we don't do likes, but either way, don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe if you're enjoying that here content, and then really subscribe by pressing that little bell notification so you're notified every time my content goes live. Right then, WASD, right? Yeah, let's get going. So we left it on, so we're going to attack that dude there. Night Goblins are doing Night Goblin things. I'm moving up to a floating village. Trying to... Oh dear. These guys are moving up and doing annoying things. I'm going to have to deal with them. The thing we did learn from our Wizenland campaign though is that there is a settlement here. Maybe here. I think. Somewhere around there, which is good. Oh my god. It's on me bloody...
Perhaps I have something you wish.
He's on me land, or me... I don't know what you call it. He's on me thing. Right. So these don't own the Plain of Bones or the Ivory Road. Plain of Bones is Fortress Barrag. Realistically, if I want to stop them from advancing, I probably should take that. There's also a settlement up here? Or here? One of these two locations, I'm not really sure, that I can take. That'll put me in contact with the Chaos Dwarves. Okay, so they own the Road to Cathay, Goldtooth Kingdom, Carrion Crags, Peaks of Gorgoth. They don't own the Plain of Bones yet though, which is this place. And then there's a settlement down here, which is a human settlement, weirdly enough, I think. And then obviously the Ogre Capital, Great Hall of Grecius, or Greasus. Firemouth. I don't know where the other one is over here. Is it here? Probably not. Somewhere. Chaos Dwarves own the Demon Stump. Then they have a settlement somewhere around here, I think. Oh, they've got one here as well. Zarnagrund. Alright. So we kind of need to what should we advance first? Should I just get rid of the ogres? Take up all this space. All the free real estate. Then wipe the ogres maybe? It's probably a way to do it, I guess. Either way. Let's get into a fight and stuff, shall we? Looks like we're getting stuff on the road. We're not making a great deal of money right now. Either way. Herman. Briganza's Besiegers, they're very good. They can do some damage on me if I'm not careful. Right. These do 7. I don't know how far their range is. Quite good though. The rest is trash. Just this. Them two can do something, I guess. But the rest of the units are just bottom feeders. I don't even bother getting them. Even in my well, I bother getting them in my Border Princes or my Dogs of War campaign, but I don't bother after I can get like nicer Origo and stuff. I don't even bother because they're just not worth it. Either way, I'm gonna get a quick save here, and then I will see you on that here battle map. Welcome to the battle map. Let's start our deployment. Don't need them in the front line. Select all them, and you can get out of my front line probably. I'm becoming like a proper... That's probably not what I want to do. Group them. Yeah. Line 1, and group 4, line 1. Probably want to stick these all in a group. Yeah, I'm becoming a bit of a tea snob, to be honest. I bought this like new tea infuser. You know, where you buy loose leaves and stuff like that, and then actually make these a bit closer, and then you just leave it to brew for a bit. Move them over there. Them closer. And then you just pour it out, and then you just place it on top of your cup, and then it'll just come out at the bottom of the cup because it's got a pressure pad at the bottom that releases like a valve at the bottom, which is quite cool. Let's pause that quickly. And how's that gonna look? I can't see. I can barely see these lines. Okay, and what it does is, like I said, it would just bruise it basically. But the one that I started off with like can't remember the name of it. In fact, it's not jasmine. Jasmine green tea is one of the new ones that I bought, and I've just got the other new one that I got, which is a Yunnan Pu'er, and I think I know why they called it Pu'er, because it smells like a farm. I'm not gonna lie, nowhere to lie. It literally smells like a cow stables. Luckily, it doesn't taste like one. No, not saying how I'd know that it actually doesn't taste like one, but it doesn't. I'm pretty confident. And let's keep moving these forward once they get into line, and I'm just not sold on it. Like, it just smells. It's like a Chinese province, like medicinal tea or something, I guess. I don't think I'm going to be drinking much of it, or very regularly. I've got another one that I've been drinking that luckily was the only one that arrived on like a day after I ordered, and luckily that arrived up on time. But and that one tastes okay. That one tastes quite nice. Ooh. You're getting fired at. You are a distance from them as well. Luckily that tastes okay though, so I don't have to worry about that too much. I don't have to worry about the jasmine tea one, I don't think, if I'm being honest. I can't imagine it being very nasty or like that. Let's just form them up there. Have them run. Have them move up. Number 3. Form up here. Number 4. Form up here. Like, Yunnan is the province that it originates from, and I don't know what Pu'er means. Poo flavoured? Poo smelling? Something like that, maybe. Yeah, you can see the crossbowmen are melting. They're mincing my guys already, aren't they? Oh, are they? Oh, they're just doing it to get into position, which is fine. And let's get into it, shall we? You. And I'm just not really, if I'm being honest, fully sold on it. It's the other ones that I've got are really nice. They smell nice, they taste nice. This one smells bad and tastes, I guess, middling is probably the best way to describe it. Just going to get a charge onto the Briganza's dudes. Oop, they're running already. You know what to do. Cycle in. They're going in. We're just going to go straight into the back lines. The front lines are going, aren't they? They're going to get gone. Nice charge. To activate our special. Chop into them. Good one, lads. Briganza's dudes are doing their part. Let's move over. You actually go take the Carlson dudes, my lads. Try and get some hammer and anvils going. Perfect. Move them out. You can circle round. We're going to get a charge on. Ooh. You in. There. You. Actually, when the Orc begins to attack the spearmen in the front line, we'll have our savage orcs cycling onto Dogs of War and Braganza's besiegers. Ignored them. Yep. You cycle out. You're doing God's work. Yep, you carry on with that. Carry on chasing them guys down, lads. Nicely done. Let's have you go for that fleeing unit as well. Right, we'll pull the Orc Ball Boys out. We'll have you chase. Maybe the. No. What? Actually, let's have you chase them ones. That's fine. No. Cycle in. Everyone's going. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are Braganza's besiegers? They got murked. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like Braganza's besiegers got murked. Yes, their captain gone. General Erman. Nice namesake, but with Herman Steiner in our Wizardling campaign, but he's not. Clearly not matching up to it. You. Maybe charge them. Charge them. Charge them. Charge them. Let's get you out of there. We're going after them other guys. Yeah, I could put it on a bit of 2 times I think now. We've got this going. You, after that one's. General, must be like 120 seconds on that, I'm guessing. Ooh. Everyone else can go after. Oop, continue. Everyone else can go after the large Dogs of War dudes that are just, I don't know, running about. Go and get him. 6 times. Get him, get him, get him. Yes. Pretty much all of them gone. We got that back, so it must be 120, at least 120 seconds between the bash 'em up lads abilities available. Yeah, the smell of that is not it. Doesn't taste bad though. I'm gonna make that clear. Does not taste bad at all. It does taste a bit like it smells at times, but it's not a bad taste, I'd say. Which is interesting, considering I said it smells like cow shit. Nothing really outstanding. The Ball Boys are obviously out in the front. Ooh, Orc Boys got an 880 as well. That's pretty good. So we've got Chevron's Orc Boys got 2, Savage Ball Boys got 1, and Orc Boys, they got 32. Got 1 as well. Okay, it's not a bad one. Let's continue anyway, and I'll see you back on that campaign map. Right, we're obviously going to try and ransom, and we're going to get accepted. That's very good. It's very good. Nice.
Something the matter?
I can afford a Ragnarok. Should I? I kind of want to just. I kind of just want to go mental with it. How do I declare wars? Can I declare them, or is it just like something else happens? Something else does. Nice. Should I get an Arachn? I kind of want to get an Ragnarok spider. 700. Can I justify? I don't think I can. I do not think I can justify myself getting that. Although I'd make a good effort at trying. Yeah, we're gonna get that huge up at Griesberg. I'm just gonna, yeah, we're gonna do that. Damn. Okay. Mines. Nice. Always like mines. Caracazol. Range. Okay. Black Crag. Usual, and then communal farming. Let's get rid of that for a second. No, actually, we want that. I'll take me up to 6,000. Why do I want that? Because I'm standing still with my population is why I want that. But realistically, the war is the only thing that does growth bonus for sure, right? Let's have a look. If I get that, that'll get me some more money for agriculture. Well, does that mean it'll give me some either way if I go like that? Gives me more law and then growth bonus as well, but it says it's not giving me growth bonus. Maybe I should get an organic. Yeah, I'll just do that. Don't do that. Either way, doesn't matter. Harboffs, Black Hawk, Black Mountain Boys. 10. Ooh, de lally. Oh, de lally. What am I getting here? Getting that, getting that. Then I'm getting mines. Not bad. Cobbled Oak Armour. What is your... You can't get an upgrade? You can't get upgrade. Can the Oaks just not get armour upgrades? Is that what that means?
What?
Or maybe it just doesn't show it until I can... I can't tell. It's the same on... It looks like this is the same on every unit. I can't tell if they can get upgrades or not.
What?
I still want an Ragnarok, I'm not gonna lie.
The boss is here.
Right.
That way.
Head to that next. Go and attack the rebels. Azog's moving up there so we get some eyes. Can we get on? No, we can't get on that. Can you recruit here? Stuff. Not a great load of stuff though. Right, we'll leave that. You need to start whittling down these forces, I feel. So that we can move in. Is that a motorbike? Here's what it is. Yeah. Get to floating village, and then we'll focus on the desolation of Dragos, is it? Yeah, I always thought it was Strigoi. Because that's the name of like the vampires and stuff in it. In Sylvanian. In Transylvanian, I
Why
think.
is you still bothering me?
Sumerian, maybe? Whatever. 6 units. 4. Damn. Who's here? No, wait. We need to get Big Boss Gorbad and armor. As well as Azog, because they're our named characters. Oh, and Badrook as well. Oh. Roglug's Armoured Orcs. Your missile attack is 8. But isn't this dude's Orc Archers 10? Yes, it is, and they cost less. Well, they keep cost less. Does your base rate cost less? No, you're just a generally more expensive geezer. Okay. Okay. Wadats, dudes. I want you.
Boys is here. Green is mean.
Yeah, I want you heading up.
Show 'em, boss. The boys will get it done for you.
You can hold 4. Oh, Biggin's bodyguard. This way. Yeah, Mudats fortresses. General anti-goblin blah blah blah. Coupled with village mania that resulted in the banishment of the half-orc population from Dottenbach, one of the human settlements on the borders of the old world. I think Dottenbach's this settlement down here. The half-orcs resented this very deeply. Such a half-orc was Mudat Broken Bone. After spending several years organising the half-orc Tonale tribe, most of whom had turned to cattle rustling and ambushing travellers, Mudat put his new army into operation. With his warhammer in his hand and revenge on his mind, he led the Tonale horde against the town of Dottenbach. Resistance soon crumbled, and the body of the unfortunate town champion was impaled on a pole, later becoming the regimental standard.
The boys is here. More tells me what to do. Greener is meaner.
Right then. I think that is an end turn.
I'm
So-
feeling a bit woozy.
Oh wait. Wait a minute. Where? Here we go. Oh, I'm just sending him to Karake Peaks for
Ready
some
to
reasons.
mash gates, boss.
Alright, I'm just going to get a quick save here, and then I will see you on... Well, I'll see you after this short interval. Very bad hunt to start off the turn. Nice. Ugh.
I look forward to fight.
We's the best. The boss is here.
If it is the fight you wish.
Come on. Green is mean.
Okay, let's have a little
I is the most cunning
Scout
boss in the
around.
world. The chopper's needed. That's the
Yep.
clever.
Gonna need this one here then.
That way.
Move
What a
up.
cunning idea.
Ignore that. Very poor. Poor. That's fine. Chaos Undivided. Ogre Kingdoms. Ogre Kingdoms are the most... Wow. But like Crags now. Wow. Anyway, we'll get them either way. How much? 450 for Stone Trolls. Five turns. It's a lot of turns till we're waiting. Would a bullet chariots any good? They look expensive for if they're not. Harboff's Black Mountain Boys look like a decent unit. 350 upkeep, 350 teeth though is pretty spenny. It's now going for the communal farming. Oops, got me wire trapped in my foot. Right then. What realistically do I want next? Retraining costs don't really. Is the range the next thing that I should be going for? So this is the last one in the line. You don't have a great selection of archers, to be fair. Slave market. That gives me more merchants. Might be a good idea to go for that one. Or I could save up and get a massive boys up. Last in the line. Big Orkz stables. Things to think about, I think. Getting the range here, at least. Whatever. I think we'll think about it after next turn.
What a cunning idea. Greener is meaner.
I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I did, because there's no point me looking at anything. You've got boys up and a gobbo workshop. That's interesting. Night goblins, 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 goblins. What are you? Square coppers. Yeah, the only unit to really worry about them. You can either go for that unit and not get the mudats, or I can send you after these guys first. And we can get them. Not this turn though. So we'll go for them first and then we'll go for the crit dudes.
Something the matter? Standing here won't catch nobody. What a cunning idea. Gotta keep on the move. Greener is meaner. Bork wants me over there.
But next time.
Clever.
How are you looking? Oh boys. Dynamines. Oof. Oof indeed.
Something the matter?
Probably just an another end turn that. In fact, where are you? Yeah, get gone. You are doing stuff for me. 55. I don't get much out of the dwarf. The dwarf mines, which is interesting. Should think orcs would get a lot out of dwarven stuff, wouldn't you? Where are my other? Here you go. Trading weapons, silver mine, dwarf. Don't get a lot out of hunter's camp. Nahikar and stuff. Get 73 out of the meaty stuff. 43. Not a lot out of the fish. Right, we should be good then. What are we waiting from here? Probably not this turn. I'll save that. Why is this down? Why is this down? 0. Why is this all 0? Is there a reason for that? I mean, the only other thing that I can do is get the war then, isn't it? It is what it is.
What?
Yep, nice and end turn then. These guys will be moving. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 archers in here. I'm moving out of there for at least a couple more turns, I don't feel. Orcs on the fortress of Varag. I definitely need to be moving towards Fortress of the Rag though. I need to be taking it, I feel. To stop the orcs getting the ogres becoming like too powerful and having them giving them an easy access towards us. I need to be gobbling up this territory, I feel. This is going to take a bit more time. It's going to take a bit more time for sure. Grimgor's going to stay up here just dealing with any dwarves, any dogs of war that comes about. Yeah, that's what he's going to be like the Northern Guardian, I guess, at the moment. Either way, let's get a quick save and then I will see you after this here short interval. Welcome back. This is tempting. Good hunt. Chaos invasion called. Siege expert, loyal. This dude's fairly. I want him. I'm gonna accept. Good hunt. This month the hunt has been good. Increased food production from hunting grounds. Nice. Where's this army gone? There's nowhere they can hide unless they like study here. That is upsetting. These two are at war with each other. That's nice. Chaos incursion rolls. Middenheim. Don't care. Can see it. See how it unfolds. They're gonna win. They always win. Do I want the huge up? No, I kind of want to. I want to save up for the mines here, don't I? Correct as go. I need to start increasing my population, I feel. These are going to come out for me next turn, which is fine.
I is the most cunning boss in the world. Standing here won't catch nobody. I ain't hanging around here.
Stick that there. And then as I was going to... Is this not a pass? No. As I was going to Ekrund. Or capital. Or occupied keep. Or occupied castle. Or why is it all occupied? Do I not have my own things? Oh yeah, I don't, do I? Which is fine. I kind of want to declare war on the Night Goblins. Because I won't mind Karakate Pigs. Not right now, I feel. 2 turns until the mines. That'll give me to 6,000. Oh wait. Okay, that geezer. Yeah, there's another Desolation of Nagash.
Watch me smash these puny squeak brains. Mork is calling to me.
Avoid them.
That's clever. Up and along.
Keep them going up. And then that took us into Karakazgal. Desolation. There must be another settlement here. Because this is not the Desolation of Nagash. Plains of Bones.
Get your choppers ready, boys.
Once I defeat this army, I'll be able to move out. 2 turns, 4 turns maybe, before we move. 4 turns before we move out, maybe. Probably best estimate, or the shortest term estimate. Right. Let's move in. Yeah, he's retreating again. I want to know where this rebel army's gone. I'm not going to move anywhere near it until I can see him again. So these have got 2 crossbowmen in. 3, if you include the raiders, technically. And then... Ooh, hiccups. Excuse me. And then 2... melee units. Right. Let's get a quick save, and then I'll see you on that here battle map. Welcome to the battle map. Let's start our deployment. Where's our... Here we go. Line them. I will stick them in front, why not? We're gonna move them forward anyway, aren't we? Let's go. Them. Here's a front line. Nice. That is a good plan. How do you know? Go away. Much a similar lineup as what we had last time. General. Mate. The amount of compliments I'm getting in from these orcs is making me blush, man. Good plan. I'm really clever. I'm loving it. Let's have a look at these guys first before we start. I wonder if each one has got Muda as a... Can't tell if he's here. I suppose he's meant to be this one. He's slightly different than the rest, isn't he? Anybody else got a spiky helm? I can't see one. Yeah, I don't see a spiky helm on anybody else, so that must be Mudda. Right then. To battle. Oh, they're over there. Of course they are. Why am I pausing? Line them up. You guys can get over there. You guys over here. Group 4, which is... Hang on, I didn't tell you to run. I told you to run now. Let's just run them all. Why not? I don't care if they get tired that much. You. Probably just gonna charge them in at the Raiders. Is it Raiders? Yeah, Dogs of War Raiders. I'm gonna very orc it and I'm just gonna sit in circle and just go for it. The orcs do have mages, don't they? So I almost said ensorcelled then. That made me think about orcs having mages. They do, don't they? They get the ones out of the religious building, right? Oh dear, oh dear. Yikes. They got murked. Pull them back. Whatever. You. Over to you. You over there. You over there. Let's have you running, lads. That's a good... So look at all these compliments. What a cunning idea. That's a good plan and... God. I'm gonna blush. Why did they charge in? Didn't ask them to like throw their things, not actually attack. This should be interesting. Perfect. I don't want them all just to attack. That one needs to run now. Everybody's having fun tonight. Move you there. You for them. See the orcs just swarming like locusts, can't you? Just watching devastation happen. Continue. There's the general, or captain rather. Some might call him a chief straggler. Others might call him a struggling runt. I might be one of those. Alright, let's get the other AI, UI up. Fine, just go after them ones. Can't get him. Ooh, we stopped him somehow. Nice. There we go. Well, I didn't get to ping my ability though. That's unfortunate. Modats didn't get anything going this time round. Got a chevron for Arab boys and they only killed 15. Very nice. Savage Oak boys got 1. They did lose a fair bit though. So did the Oak Ball boys, they got 1. But they didn't lose that many, which is good. Works for us. Anyway, lots of captures. Always nice to see. Anyway, let's continue and I'll see you back on that campaign map. I'll come back. There we go. Feels honoured. Aren't you the... There is general acceptance that His Majesty is a competent ruler. I mean... Sure. It's fine. Leave them as they are for now. Gotta be wary of where we move them. You're moving around to Ekrund. Where are we? We're probably going to attack at the end turn, which is fine. You're doing fine. Two turns. Should I be getting the mines now? Or should I save up for something else? Not entirely sure. I'm going to get rid of it for now. And we'll think about it. We shall think about it. Wow. That huge boys up, that gives me... Oh, big uns. Trolls. Whatever.
Oh, he's gonna show everyone how it's done.
Move him up.
I ain't hanging around either. Up and at 'em.
Yeah, we'll leave it as that. Now, I will see you after this here short interval. Welcome to the campaign map, sort of. Welcome to the end turn, at least, where we get attacked by the night goblins. We have a fair amount of archers. Don't we, to be honest? I think we'll let them come on to us. And then we'll kill them. I think that's probably for the best. So I'm just going to get a quick save here. The only thing we have to really worry about is Morgrad himself. What's that? Mushroom Hunter. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm going to get a quick save here and then I'll see you on that here battle map. Welcome to the battle map. As you can see, these guys are meaning business. Let's group up our ranged quite quickly. We need to get our front line in a group as well. Have these situated here. Have them run. What are you? Black Orkz. Okay. We'll have you group up with the Orkz. Pause on pause quickly for me. I can't not seeing the... I can't see. Where is my line? There it is. Oh, I swear I already did that. I can barely see it still. Fucking hate it. Absolutely fucking hate it. So I've got these to meet up. Fire these over the top. I think. Then we'll group up our Savage Orc boys and we'll have them on the left flank. Group there, nicely. Let's sort out our right flank. Move them. You situate yourself out that way. You situate yourself out that way. Fire at will, fire at will. Boom. No running on any of you, right? Nope, none of you can. Good. Let's get going. It's your ability. Rally troops. Okay. Start crumping them when you think a chance. Move these a bit forward. He moves in a bit to arrows. Kind of measly missing a bit of sound. At least it's on the Wolf Riders, I'm not too fussed about them. It's really quiet over here. There's like no sound. It's fine. Move them. Move them. Right, we'll move these in. You're firing. Fire at them. Oh no, stop. Move these. Oops. That's S and D. Move these over here. Have them charging over there. There we go. Should be going. These have got melted. Okay, you know the drill. Everyone folds in. Except you go for the Wolf Riders. Inflection. Inflection. You've lost so many to some little wolf dudes. It's kind of surprising. Actually, I'll stand there looking at them. It's fine. Move you around as well. Hang on. Attack him. Move them after them. It's fine. You go and attack the whatever you call them. I didn't know that they were attacking. They just got melted. Need to get rid of these. Keep firing at them. You're out of range. Move them. These are really weak. I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of the savage boys. You know, the ones on the boars, the Savage Boar Boys. They're not great. It could also be that just the way I use cavalry. I'm thinking maybe they're a melee cavalry and they might just actually be a shock. We have melted a lot of them though, to be fair. Come on. Come on! Are you still shooting at them? Yes, you are. Chase them. Get in there. Smash their heads in. Yes. Move up. They'll just get minced as they try and go through us. 12 squigs. You know what? I think I'm just going to carry on using the orc art from Games Workshop, to be honest, or whatever, not Games Workshop, from CW's orc promotion, because as the thumbnail, because it just looks, it's just a great piece of artwork. What else can I say? Just a great piece of artwork. Oh, there goes the general. That's good. Whatever. They're running. Morgrad Mushroom Hunter. Right, group 3 over there, group 4 over there, you two over there. Why is you just not doing as you're told? Group 2, get over there as well. Actually, you over there. Come on, stop disobeying and just do as you're told. Turn them off now. Just bring my archers into city centre, why not? Can you not chase down some goblins? Thank you. Get him gone. Get him out of here. Kill him all off. Let's get him gone. Man. Dun dun dun. Get him. Yep, there we go. Get out of there. Hang on, what? Speed it up and 6 times it. And we'll end there. That's 600. Ouch. That's quite a lot, but I didn't really employ much tactics. Probably would have lost less if it was more open. Maybe? Would I? Maybe not. Not sure. So just orcs. Feels like orcs. A hell of a lot of chevrons. Okay, this bad boy go. Let's read it out. Biggins 1. Savage Bull Boys 2. Savage Orc Arrow Boys 1. Savage Orc Arrow Boys 1. Savage Orc Arrow Boys 1. Savage Orc Boys 1. Orc Boys 1. Orc Boys 1. These Savage Orc Boys, another 1. Savage Bull Boys 1. Nice. Who got the mostest? The Savage Orc Arrow Boys were 233. Very nice. Load of captures as well, that don't really matter much. Let's continue and I'll see you back on not your campaign map. I'll come back. Ooh, what do we want to go through? I kinda don't want to get rid of any of these, so I'm just gonna occupy. I don't want to risk it. Very good hunt. Nice. Very good hunt. Nice, nice. Up to 10,000. I definitely can spend some stuff. This is waiting a single more turn. Nice. Big Orcs range at Karak Azul. A lot of my buildings are quite expensive. Fairy Row, whatever. I don't really care for my orcs being chivalrous, to be fair. Can I... wait. I'll get that first. I'll upgrade this town straight away, if it's an option. Okay, so I can recruit... I can upgrade these straight away. No, I can't. What do I need to get to be able to upgrade? I need to buy? Is it... the boss hut? Nope. Is it literally the walls? The walls and war. Okay. Never mind then. Largest faction. Nice to see it. Military 10th. Right down, almost down the middle. Overall 8th. It's not too bad. Thank you for the money. Hey! Wait.
I is like the green comet of death.
You're not. Savage Orc Warboss. Badrook's the Savage Orc Warboss.
Don't think you could get away from me.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Greener is meaner.
Unbelievable. If I turn that on, do I get... what? I don't get anything from that. Mortuary Cult. I don't care about that place.
Watch me smash these puny squeak brains. Me chopper wants some action.
Just keep moving this guy forward for now.
I ain't hanging around here. That's dead clever.
Stick one there. Needs one more turn here. I don't really like Crooked Fang Fort being my capital. I really don't. I just don't want to spend the money to change it yet. Someone stood on my tower, raiders. So that's why those. What are you doing?
Smack them and kick them when they're down.
So that's why those.
What to do?
What do you call them? Gone. Wait a second.
I is gonna show everyone how it's done. Out of me way.
I can. These.
Dogs with
Boom.
us.
And him.
Orkz is the best.
I can't do archers yet, can I?
Your
No.
boys will get it done for you.
But hang on. Nope. You, then you, and you. There we go. Get them retrained first. So you're getting the war thing. What do I want? Yeah, we can get some orc shamans with their massive upkeep at way down the line. Way down the line. Crike, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I don't know what I want. I probably need that at Ekrund, in fact. Would do a... What would this get me? I don't know what to do. Christ. Kinda wanna go for like slave merchants and stuff. Slave market stuff. I also wanna get... I think I'm gonna focus on my military strength at Ekrund first. So should I go for the Orc range? Yeah. Let's take me up to 10,000.
Something the matter?
3 turns till I get that, and then I'll be able to retrain my big uns.
He's the most cunning boss in the world.
Yep. Whatever. I'll leave it as is. How many can I hold here? 6. Next turn's 10,000. Right, we'll hold it at least. Hold it for now. Hold it. Yeah. Yeah. Hold it for now. Hold it for now. See if we can get an alliance with these guys. Nope. They don't want it. It's fine. It's fine, we'll just leave it as is. So I'm just going to give it a quick save. And then turn, I feel. And then I'll see... Yeah, a quick one. Quick turn. Anyway, and then turn, so I'm going to give it a quick save, and then I'll see you after this here short interval. Very good hunt once again. We're getting quite nice outcomes with this currently. You and you. This guy's making his way towards the Black Crag. It's a good time to stick the watchtower just here. It is a good plan. Break them up. Go attack him. Ooh, immutable. Ah, well, why? I don't know why. Rekvar got the war. And then war, another one. And the other one's probably just... Is it even longer war? Yeah. It just goes... Okay. Okay. Nice memes. Crookback Mountain. Return him in that order, and so in 2 turns we'll be good to go. Do I want to get them? Do you want to get that up? This is a guaranteed one, isn't it? If I do this though, it gives me money. It's not going to give me any stuff to that. Squalor's pretty bad. what it does what does cleanliness in this place? Cesspools. It's that looking type building. The pit. It could go for that. To help get rid of this, I don't know, what do you call it? Squalor. Oh. Lady of the Lake. That's interesting. I probably need that first, to be fair. We'll do that. We'll hold off on the mines that we were thinking of getting. So, yeah. Let's focus our efforts elsewhere. Slave market, pit. Let's have a look. Do I have... I do have a Gorkon on... an altar here. Temple, nope. Egg crushing, no. Slave market, where is the... Next. It's there. What we're going to get though is the Oak Range. Maybe we will get the Orkz Range there. Oh, should I get that in fact? Get rid of that. Could get the pit. I could get the pit. Ekron's already got something going. Caracas Gal. Like Crag's got something going for a turn. It's also Caracazol. I want to be able to leave here, so this is actually a good building to get. Mustering drum. Next one is the huge hut, which gives me, yeah, the big ones and stone trolls and everything. I do not have an altar. Where's all the unrest coming from? Not sure. But we can get reduced some of it. Caracascal. It's okay for it, I'd say. I think I'll save a bit.
Me chopper wants some action.
Okay, so where are they? They're on this. They must be on this. Right then, let's move you up there. Get you to get that. Oh, need to move up here as well. Stick one here. Yeah. And then after that, we'll be ready to move down. Almost. Yeah. I think I'd be happy with that. So, Fortress Varag. And there's another one around here somewhere that I can move in and get. Getting a slave. Oh, and I'm getting an Orkz Range. Ekrund. Fine. What am I getting here? I'm getting the walls right for 2 turns. I'm fine with that. Orkz Range. Huge Boy's Place. Okay, we called it Malta again. Gorkon Milk Altar. Communal Farms. Alright, another end turn then I feel. So I'm just going to get a quick save here. Hang on. These are now amenable to me, right? Can I get an alliance with them now?
This is
Damn it.
we shall speak no more today.
Yeah. Such. Either way, let's get a quick save, and then I will see you after this here short interval. Got a bad hunt. Where's that geezer gone? He's bailed somewhere. What are you doing? You're on an interesting thing, I'm telling you that now. I don't appreciate you.
It will be an honor to defeat you, dear foe.
Don't really like this idea that you got going on in your head. Train, Grisberg, Crookback Mountain, nice. Where else moving this? Moving him there. Get Watchtower. Move you in. Destruction. Right. Black Crag. Is that what I want? Box range after that turn. Still not improved on this place much. To fix that. This place will be done after that. Ish. Could do with a permanently positive thing there, to be honest. Who are you? What have you got going for you? What big uns? Nice.
He's calling to me.
Oak range. This is negative. I could at least do with it not being negative, right? Even if it stands still for a bit. This place needs a big do-over. Farms. That's what I'm saying. One. Don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I've got 7,000 to play with right now.
Let's show 'em.
Been moving them out to join Warboss. I'd say I need to arrest the development of this place. I probably need a war. Let's go for it. Next building I want here. What is it? Mines? Communal farming? It's something, and I'm not entirely sure what. But I think getting a war here to get so it can be upgraded is the best bet. I think. Oh, I'm running on edges. Running on eggshells, I feel. Let's move you up. Right. That is another end turn. And then we're going to move in out, attacking Urgol and Fortress Varag. So let's get underway, because I'm quite excited to get that underway as well. So, I'll see you after this here short interval. Another very good hunt, I'm liking this.
Orkz with us.
Yeah, keep moving forward. Right then, let's have a look at what you've got going. Lots of retrains, that's all at Crookback Mountain. Ekrund is developing nicely. For now. Grisberg's got the U-shot. Are they experience-based stuff? Most likely. Leave that as is. Caracazol. First up though, let's go Crookback Mountain. Oof. Let's hold that for a second.
Green is mean. Orkz with us. We's the best. Orkz with us.
Taking all of them. That for sure.
Okay, boss.
All the chevron.
Boys is here. We's the best. Why is you still bothering me?
Since I can't hold the arrows, take them. And if I can hold it with one, I am going to hold it with one because I can. What's the religious problem here? Yeah, let's get them. If I can hold it with one, I'll do that because I can still recruit troops.
Show everyone how it's done.
Take a quick sojourn to the middle there, and then we'll get underway properly. What do I want? I think I've got to go for the mines. I want the money. Let's have a look. This place is Gucci-ish. Get that. Make sure we get that first up. Retrain, please. Yep. 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 Hang on. You, and then you. Good to go. Can't do anything more with that. Get rid of that. Get him. That'll leave me at 6,000.
Face me in the
Say they've got dwarves.
The power of the gold. Green, let's get going.
Yep.
He's calling to me.
Face me in the open.
Ew.
It will be glorious.
Ew. I'm going to face you in the open, I'm afraid.
Watch me smash.
Let's have a look.
Ew.
Ew. Ew. Ew. And then... yeah, it's cavalry, but ew. Meh cavalry, I mean. Right then. Let's get underway with this battle. I was thinking of ending it, but I'll probably end it after this battle. So, let's get a quick save, and then I'll see you on that here battle map once again. Welcome to the battle map. Let's get underway, shall we? Obviously. Only them, front line. Only two of them. Front liners. All of them geezers. Is it you and you and you? Like usual, we'll have these on the left again. 1, 2, 3. These on the right. Stick them out there. Stick you out there. Move group 3 a bit closer to the back line. Move them a bit closer as well. Let's go. Are they moving? Yes, they are. They outdo me in range that I need to attack. I can't be letting them dictate the terms. You move over there. Group 4. Move over there. Let's get going. Like, see this damage that they're doing. Straight up. Brutal stuff. Let's get in there. You can just see the amount of damage that they're going to do. Let's move these in already. Let's move them, actually just maneuver them around. Let's get these guys in. Since he's opened up his backside to the general, we'll go and take it. Get in the backfield, turn that on. Move them up. Yeah, they should probably get him done. Are you firing? You throwing?
The greenest heads ready, boys. The boys will get it.
Just throw your spears, man. Right. Oops. Pull back out. You can pull out now. You're meant to be throwing your things, not charging in. It's whatever. Who are you? Just charging to the back of that Carlson guard there. Have we killed that? No, we haven't killed that general, but so I don't know where he's. We'll just trap him in. Move the Black Orcs across the back line. Move this secondary unit of Savage Orc boys back out to the right so we can circle around this warriors infantry. Right. You boy. Whatever. I don't actually care about that cavalry much. You go chase them down, in fact. You chase into them. Perfect. You support these guys. They're struggling. Go into the Carlson guard. Charge of the Thunderers. These are shock. These are shock, right? No, not really. Can I kill their general, please? There's still 15 of them left. These have lost quite a lot. This is surprising. It's because they've been fighting Brigand's besiegers. Pull my destroyers out. We're going to have them charge at the back of these dwarf axes. These are nowhere near a fight. You pull out as well. Go for him. We're after him. I want to see this. Oh. It's like a big swing, isn't it? I like it. I like it a lot. Who are you attacking? Oops. Keeping at him. These besiegers are powerful, man. Move over. Come on, we need to kill Bernard's dudes. Can I? I'll just move him here. Lost a lot of men in this engagement. I guess charging uphill is not the smartest of it ways to go about it, is it? And they had enough melee to, like, stop my encirclement. To get into it. Let's move these around. Bye bye, Morgan. Oh, he's Johannes Bernard infected it. But we should be starting to see that. Pull you back out. Oh. You chase them. Actually, you chase them. You. Oh, hang on. Yeah, just chase them. Just keep facing them. Just keep melting them. Who's left? These dwarf warriors. Just charge them down. Come on. Actually, you change off. Them. You. Dwarf warriors, that's perfectly fine. You chase that gremlin. You got melted. Okay. Actually, chase them. The dwarf axes. There's got to be dogs of war right here. Stay with the Carlson Guard, in fact. Yep, you stay with the dwarf warriors. Time to fire at will off. Lost a lot of men, didn't we? Nearly over half our own men. It's not great. Can you not chase these down? There's something going on. 6 times either way. So they're going in. Why are these not able to? Spin around. Is anyone to look at? Not really. That'll do. Once the Briganza's besiegers have gone. Yep, there we go. There we go. 870 gone. They lost 5. Ouch. Definitely fighting like an orc. Not very smart and lots of frontal charges. Right, this is costing me. I don't want to change it up though, because I don't want to change it up. I actually need better troops. I actually need to have a full Black Oak army, don't I? Then I'll be crumping fools, won't I? Either way, let's have a look. Who got the mostest? Casualties inflicted. Mass sustained is quite heavy, but Orc Boys 142. They are the only one who broke 3 figures, so they're the only ones that matter. So we're going to continue, and then I'll see you back on that here campaign map. Welcome back. We're going to obviously ransom, because that 6,000 is 6,000, and we'd never say no to 6,000. Warboss Grimgorg, got Spiteful Shield, +2 command and chivalry. Why is chivalry? Armour of Gorg. If armour is made with the correct rituals instead of just being bashed out of whatever bits of metal come to hand, it can be enchanted by a shaman to offer more formidable form of protection. +2 command, +1 law, +1 security, personal security. Cool. 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 Either way. What do I want? Grisberg probably needs to be upgraded somewhere. I'm gonna wait a turn, I think. Oh dear. trolls. Right. I need to do something. Turns.
What?
I just want to turn. I just want to turn and let me get a massive. Oh, but it's 7 turns, so there's no point yet. I can make do with big uns and whatnot.
Dogs with us. Orkz is the most. Let's show them. Why is you still bothering me?
You need to be heading down. You two can head down south to Crooked Fangfort. I need to do something else somewhere. Yeah, definitely need the boys hut here. We'll get that. Sort ourselves with that. Good to go. Right, I'm gonna. They're looking bothered. I'm definitely gonna get an end turn before we end the episode, so I'm just gonna see you after this here short interval. Nice, got a good hunt. Always nice to see. You nice. You in. You in. You. I don't think these get retrained here. Let's have a look what we can retrain. Ork begins. Ork boys.
Orkz is why is you still bothering me? Let's show them.
We will just keep them for now. Send these down south, those Crooked Fangfort to get retrained. Wait.
Okay, boss.
These do savage as well, so might as well send these guys down with Azag. Crooked Back Mountains. Nice. Successful, obviously. It was never not going to be successful. Right. Blackbar's the only place to get done. Let's get the arrows. Let's get the arrows. Where's Ag Blackfang? Who are you? Oh, you're a priest. Oglug Neck Snapper. You're the dude in Black Crag. Who got it? Chaos Undivided, obviously. Obviously. Largest faction is no Chaos Undivided. Nice. Offensive.
What?
Right.
I ain't hanging around here.
Stick one there.
That's the clever. Up and along.
Where?
Dog wants me. What a cunning.
We're gonna move up either way. I think they might have moved towards the Ogre Kingdoms. Because they might have been, like, you know, encroaching on them. It's quite possible. I've got 3,900. I'm already recruiting something. I'm already building something there. I'm already building something here. Not at Krakazgal, not at Krakazol, not at Crooked Fangfort. Can I recruit you? A lot of stuff, a fair few stuff. What do I want here? These two are getting neglected a bit. But I just feel like these other places are a bit more valuable to me at the moment. But they are core regions and they can churn out troops a lot faster. So I should pay more attention to them. But it is what it is. At the moment in time.
Green is mean. Ready to mash heads, boss.
Not getting that at least. What am I getting here? Getting a war. Ekrund war. I've got some spare cash, I should spend it on Caracas, so Asgal. Something that is worth buying at least. And the only thing that's worth buying is going to be the war. No. Save up. Save up. That is where we're going to end it though for today. Hang on. Get down there.
Why is you still bothering me? The boys is here.
Right. It's like I was saying before I severely butchered that. Let's end it there. So thank you for joining me. I'm Offer of Mercia, and this has been episode 4 or 5 of our Call of Warhammer beginning of the End Times campaign for the Orkz and Goblins campaign. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying that air content. And then really subscribe by pressing a little bell notification so you're notified every time my content goes live. Thank you. Signing off.